Hey guys, what's up? Alex here. Welcome back to another Assetto Corsa video. Thank you so much for the support on the one. A couple of weeks back we were racing F1 cars around the desert, but what we're here to do today is race some pretty modern cars and also some classics round Donington Park. So I'll quickly go through the list in a second of what cars are actually in this race, but Donington, you might think, a very strange circuit, but obviously it has hosted some F1 races and some pretty iconic ones, obviously. I think it was at the 93 Grand Prix, 1993, where Ayrton Senna in the McLaren just drove like an absolute boss and managed to get such a good result on that day after, well, just being nowhere, the car not being that good yet that year. He just drove like an absolute legend, overtaking so many people. I think that was the year 1993, but Donington definitely has a little bit of F1 heritage, maybe not so much as Silverstone alike, but nonetheless, I thought today we'd try out these cars on this track here today. And apologies once again, you guys know I'm not the best driver in the world, and I found this McLaren I'm driving here quite hard to drive. It seemed to slide all over the place. I think the Americans would say it was loose, and at every corner I was just sort of sliding. So you can probably see a lot of correcting going on. There are some mistakes in there as well, but at the end of the day, I was just trying to have a bit of fun on the game and just just have a bit of an interesting race between some interesting F1 cars. So let's just quickly run through the list here so we can sort of understand what's going on in this race. So there's some Formula Renaults, there's some sort of Formula 3s thrown in there as well, but we've also got the 2009 Williams, 2015 Williams, the 1988 McLaren, the 1991 Jordan, the Ferrari 312T, and Lotus 49, we've got the Lotus Exos 125, we've got the McLaren MP413, which is this car we're looking at right here. We've got some other 2009 cars, and then we've also got the Williams FW24, which was a classic which Juan Pablo Montoya raced, I think with Ralf Schumacher, as well as a Formula Abarth in there as well. No other sort of Formula 1 cars, but there are some Formula Renault 3.5s in there which are quite quick as well. So a big mix. This is all off the same mod forum that I got off the last mod, so I'll leave a link down in the description to the website once again. Definitely worth checking out if you're into Assetto Corsa mods and haven't checked out these. They're really good detail. Of course, they're not quite as sort of realistic as the actual cars in game, but still, at the end of the day, you're here to just have a bit of fun and play the game, and they serve that purpose very well. So thank you for the support on that last episode. You said that you definitely wanted to see more, so if you guys have got any interesting Assetto Corsa tracks that you'd like me to race on, just leave me a little comment down there below and I will get around to racing on it. So I think it'll be interesting. In a Formula 1 car, if you can find a really strange track for us to race around, that would be a lot of fun. So just leave it down in the comment section if you're a big Assetto Corsa fan. Also, I guess you could probably let me know that there's also some cars I haven't downloaded which are free, or maybe some paid mods. Just let me know whether you like the mod. If you have the mod, it's paid and it's actually good. I don't want to pay for a mod that's obviously terrible, so if you've got some experience with the mod, that'd be pretty cool as well. But I'd like to experience some different cars. But I also am branching out to some more other games recently, guys. I've started to play Project Cars a little bit more. I've also started to try and play R Factor 2 again, but unfortunately not the greatest online sort of online fan base right now on R Factor 2. But if you've got an R Factor 2 server, guys, I'd really appreciate if you could let me know, because we're trying to sort out some races and it's tough right now because no one's really online on R Factor 2. So if we could maybe set something up as like a little bit of fan base there, that'd be really cool to just have some races on R Factor 2 on Steam. So that'd be pretty epic, but we'll see how it goes, and I don't know whether you guys actually have it, but hopefully you do. That'd be pretty cool. Anyway, I think we should talk about this McLaren right here. Of course, I'm sliding all over the place. I'm drifting like an absolute boss around a lot of these corners where I know I should not be drifting, but you can just see, the car is just quite uncontrollable at points here, and I don't know. I assume it's something to do with the car setup, because it just seemed really, really snatchy on the rear end. Every sort of corner you didn't get quite perfect, it would snap out on you, and I think I just got taken out by Nico Rosberg. I mean, I don't like to point the finger, but it was definitely Rosberg, and I'm not leading this race anymore. Boo. Right, that's a little bit annoying, so we'll see if we can catch him up here. We've got 2 laps, I think, remaining of this race, so let's see whether we can close down Rosberg in that 2009 Williams at the front of the pack here. We've also got a 93 Jordan thrown in the mix there as well, but I don't know whether you guys like these multi-class races. Do you just find them a little bit annoying, the fact that there are loads of just random cars in there? Maybe I should have taken out the Formula 3 cars, Formula Abarth cars. They don't really have much relevance, but I don't know, I always loved, the thing I loved about Race 07 was just the multi-class racing. and, well, I don't think it's ever left me. I've just loved doing multi-class races, even if they don't have any relevance whatsoever. That was a risky move down the inside of the 93 Jordan, I should say there. One wheel on the grass, you sort of got a lot of dirt on that front left, but somehow kept it in the right direction here. So we're coming around the last couple of corners here on lap number 5. We're going to have one more lap. Are we going to be able to close down Rosberg in that 2009 Williams? You can just see he's just going those last couple of corners there, and we're trying to battle away with these historic cars. So that's the McLaren MP44, I think. And I think that's the Ferrari 312T, I think, as we go across the line onto the last lap of this race. Are we going to be able to close up here? No, we've slightly bottled it into turn 1. A little bit of a mistake. Not really a lockup, but just the back end snapping out once again, unfortunately, when we stamp on those brakes. Yeah, I really don't have a good setup for this, I can tell. I think I'm super twitchy with the steering as well. I don't think I've got my like alignment up right, or degrees of rotation right, because say I steer 45 degrees, it's steering more like 70 degrees, which it's not great. It's not great in a Formula 1 car when you're not steering the same on the actual steering wheel as the in-game. So that's a little bit annoying, but anyway, unfortunately we're not going to catch Rosberg here. We did get a couple of purple sectors in this last lap of the race here, but at the end of the day, I threw it away too many times in this race. I was just sliding all over the place, but at the end of the day, it was fun. That's what I was on the game for in the first place. So let me know in the comment section down below whether you'd like to see more of this sort of stuff on the channel, and of course any of your ideas for mods, etc, etc. So awesome little race there. That was a lot of fun. But let's actually go and have a quick look at this replay, guys, because it's quite cool watching it from the outboard. So annoyingly, Assetto Corsa replays don't go all the way back to the start. You only get like the last 2 minutes, which, like, lads, that would be like epic if you had the last like full race basically, but unfortunately that's not the case. But you can see we're coming up to the back of the McLaren here, and we're really pushing it. Of course the 1999 or 1998 McLaren is much faster than these guys, but I thought that was pretty iconic, passing 2 generations of Formula 1 cars. The historic MP44 there, with just an absolutely epic car of its generation there, and also the Ferrari in there as well, the 312T, driven by Niki Lauda. What a historic F1 car that was. And just them all 3 being in the same frame there was just, yeah, it gets you a bit. But anyway, Donington is not really a Formula 1 track. I think I learned that myself here. We'll try we'll try a different track. I don't know whether it's fun because it's it's really not an F1 track, which makes it fun, or whether it just finds, it's just annoying because it's just not a wide track. This is for like Formula Fords, touring cars, just not F1 cars basically. So yeah, if you could remember to leave a comment down below, guys, on your opinions on this sort of series, whether you'd like to see more. Also remember to leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, guys. That'd be massively appreciated, and subscribe if you're new, and notifications bell is down there if you want to make sure you're notified on every single video I upload to my channel. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for 48k as well, that's really appreciated. We're nearly at 50k, which is really awesome. I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.